Gold Breakfast with Paul Coyte.
Gold Breakfast.
I just phoned home just to speak to the kids because Ruby, who's 4, hasn't quite got the concept of the breakfast show yet, and she's going, "Oh, Daddy, are you on the breakfast show? So what are you eating for your breakfast?" She thinks the breakfast show means that you eat your breakfast, and that's what the show's all about. Anyway, she came up with this thing last night, talking about the chocolate egg fairy, which she made up. Chocolate egg fairy. Oh yeah, the chocolate egg fairy's going to come along. And what happens with the chocolate egg fairy is that if you sleep in your bed all night, the chocolate egg fairy leaves you a chocolate egg. And she's made the whole thing up and thought, oh, that's very clever. But then she's woken up this morning in tears because the chocolate egg fairy didn't actually turn up. If only it was as simple as make up your own fairy and then they bring you whatever you want. We decided in here a cruel but valuable lesson has been learnt by one of my children this morning. Being here for James Erika, it's a chance to try out a few new things on the show for James Erika. You know, I promised them that I'd trial a couple of things, a couple of ideas that they may be able to go forward with in the future and use as features on the show. And this is one that we're trialling as the pilot episode of Mow Your Lawn Chat. So welcome to Mow Your Lawn Chat, and I'm Paul. How are you? Have a little problem with mowing the lawn, and that's with the wire. And whenever I try mowing the lawn, and the lawnmower's plugged in, and every time I turn around, I end up going into the wire, and it drives me crazy. And I'm trying to lasso the thing out of the way. Use the extension. Try this one, because I say that maybe something high up might help. Use an extension lead, plug it in upstairs, and that way the wire will be above you. Barry and Ashton under Lyme. See, now there's a clever man. Let's speak to Linda. Hello, Linda.
Morning, Paul. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome to Mow Your Lawn Chat. I think it's going to run and run. I think they might get a TV series out of this. What do you think?
I think you're right.
I think so. Listen, what do you got for me? Is it some advice for me, Linda, or is there anything you can help me with? Are you an experienced lawn mower yourself?
Well, I'm a reluctant lawn mower. I think that's the best way to describe it. But if you put the wire over your shoulder... Oh, right, so the wire... So I'm holding on to the mower. The wire is over... Which, right or left? Does that matter? Over which shoulder? No, probably not. I always use the right, but, left is fine.
It all depends what takes your fancy. So, right, your own shoulder.
Absolutely. So you put it over your shoulder, and then you go away from the... away from the plug.
Away from the plug. See, the plug is in the lounge, and it comes all the way through towards the garden, so it's quite a long way away, the plug.
Oh my God!
It's a very long way. It's about 3 miles long, my wire. So I'm plugged in. I'm over the shoulder. Yeah.
Over the shoulder, and then when you turn round, because the wire is up over your shoulder, it's off the ground.
Off the ground.
And then you can just sort of, as you turn, you go back and you just flick it out of the way, and it's always easy to do that because it's not all curling around there because it's over your shoulder.
It's the line in front of me. So the line when I'm heading back in the other direction, when I turn, and then there's the wire in front of me, that shouldn't be there because it'll be up over my shoulder with a slight flick of the wrist, and then away you go. you just sort of, it'll be still in front of you, but if you keep it over your shoulder and just sort of flick it out the way, and then you go back, and then you turn and you start all over again. Depending on how big a lawn you've got, it might take all day. I think you should mow lawns for a living. I think Wembley will be calling for you very soon. Good to speak to you, Linda. Thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Gold Breakfast with Paul Coyte.
This is Gold.
Gold.